Getting a letter from the IRS can be nerve-wracking, but don't panic. An IRS notice is just a communication about your tax account. Millions are sent every year for simple reasons. It could be a math error, a mismatch in reported income, or a notice about taxes owed. Most issues are routine and fixable. The system is automated. A computer likely flagged something, not a person targeting you. Your response determines what happens next, so don't ignore it. Open the envelope, read the notice, and decide to take control. Ignoring it only makes things worse. Remember, this is a problem with a solution, and you have the power to solve it. Take a breath, set aside the fear, and get ready to act. You're not alone in this. Millions have faced it and come out fine. Let's tackle it together step by step. Receiving a letter from the IRS can be a daunting experience, filled with complex jargon and confusing codes. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, but understanding these notices is crucial for addressing any potential tax issues effectively. IRS letters come with codes. Let's decode the most common ones, so you can navigate the tax landscape with greater confidence. We'll break down the key elements and provide clarity on what each notice signifies. CP 504 means Notice of Intent to Levy. This is a serious communication from the IRS, indicating they intend to take action to collect unpaid taxes. It's a warning pay-up, or the IRS may seize assets, including bank accounts, wages, or even property. This notice signifies that the IRS has exhausted other methods of collecting the debt and is now considering more aggressive measures. But you still have time to respond. Ignoring this notice can lead to further complications, so it's essential to take prompt action. Contact the IRS to discuss payment options or explore potential resolutions. LT 11 or Letter 1058 is the final notice before a levy. This letter represents the IRS's last attempt to resolve the outstanding tax debt before initiating a levy on your assets. It's urgent and gives you the right to a collection due process hearing, a formal opportunity to present your case to the IRS and explore alternative solutions to resolve the tax debt. Don't miss the 30-day deadline. This is a critical window to request a hearing and protect your rights. Failure to act within this timeframe may result in the IRS proceeding with the levy without further notice. Audit letters, like CP 2000, aren't about collecting debt, but rather about verifying the accuracy of the information reported on your tax return. They address potential discrepancies in your reported income, deductions, or credits. The IRS is seeking clarification and supporting documentation to ensure compliance with tax laws. A CP 2000 proposes changes to your tax return. It outlines the specific areas where the IRS believes there may be a discrepancy and suggests adjustments to your tax liability. You can agree and pay, accepting the proposed changes and settling the additional tax owed, or provide proof to dispute it, presenting evidence to support your original tax return filing. Each letter has its own rules and deadlines. Know which one you have. Understanding the specific requirements and timeframes associated with each notice is crucial for responding appropriately and avoiding potential penalties. Don't just see IRS and panic. Take a deep breath and approach the situation with a clear and level head. Check the notice number, usually at the top right. This number is your key to understanding the purpose and content of the letter. Understanding the letter is your first step to regaining control and taking proactive steps to address the issue. CP 504 gives you some time to explore payment options and negotiate with the IRS before they take further action. LT 11 is urgent, demanding immediate attention to avoid the potential seizure of your assets. And audit letters require documentation to substantiate your tax return and address the IRS's concerns. Responding correctly depends on knowing what you're dealing with, ensuring that your actions align with the specific requirements of the notice you received. Don't fight what you don't understand. Read the notice carefully, seeking clarification on any confusing aspects before taking action. Knowledge is your best defense, empowering you to navigate the complexities of IRS notices and protect your financial interests. Take action based on the specific letter you receive, tailoring your response to address the unique issues and requirements outlined in the notice. That's how you start solving the problem and working towards a resolution with the IRS. Receiving an IRS notice can feel overwhelming, even frightening. It's tempting to push it aside, hoping the problem will simply vanish. But ignoring an IRS notice is the worst thing you can do. It's like ignoring a leaky faucet. The longer you wait, the more damage it causes. The problem won't disappear. In fact, it's guaranteed to get worse. It will only get bigger, with more penalties and interest accruing daily. These charges can quickly snowball, turning a manageable issue into a financial crisis. The IRS doesn't forget. They have systems in place to track every case. Their collection process escalates systematically if you don't respond. Silence is not an acceptable answer in their eyes. After letters, which become increasingly stern, you might get calls, often persistent and unsettling. Then liens or levies, which are legal claims against your assets. A tax lien can wreck your credit, severely impacting your financial future. This makes obtaining loans, mortgages, and even credit cards nearly impossible, limiting your opportunities. If that doesn't work and the IRS feels ignored, they can levy, garnishing wages directly from your paycheck, reducing your income. They can also freeze bank accounts, cutting off your access to funds, or seizing property, including your home or car, to satisfy the debt. Their collection powers are unmatched, and they are persistent in their efforts. Ignoring them gives them the green light to act without your input or cooperation. The stress and anxiety of unresolved IRS issues can be incredibly debilitating. It can affect every part of your life, straining relationships and impacting your well-being. Every call or letter becomes a source of panic, a constant reminder of the looming problem. You deserve peace of mind, not constant worry and fear about your financial situation. Facing the problem head-on is the only way to reclaim that peace and regain control of your life. The cost of inaction is too high. It's a price no one should have to pay, not just financially, but emotionally, mentally, and even physically. Don't pay that price. You have options and resources available. Open the letter, understand the issue, make a plan to address it, and take the first step towards resolving the situation. Action is your best protection against the IRS's collection efforts and the stress they cause. So, the dreaded letter has arrived. Now what do? It's understandable to feel a wave of anxiety, but resist the urge to panic. This is a process, and you can navigate it successfully with a clear plan. Your first instinct might be to call the IRS immediately, but hold off. Don't call the IRS in a panic. A calm, collected approach is essential. First, and this is crucial, read the notice carefully, twice if needed, maybe even 3 times. Understand every sentence, every paragraph. As you read, note precisely what's being asked of you. Pay close attention to the deadline for your response and carefully record the amount in question. Highlight these key details. Now, let's get organized. Start a dedicated folder labeled IRS Correspondence. This will be your central hub for everything related to this matter. Begin to gather all related documents, every piece of paper that could be relevant to the notice. This includes your tax returns for the year in question, all your W-2s, any 1099s you received, and any proof of payments you made that are relevant to the issue. If there's a discrepancy between what the IRS claims and what you believe to be true, meticulously find paperwork to support your side of the story. Organization is absolutely key. A well-organized approach will save you time and stress. It shows the IRS that you're serious about resolving the issue and helps you respond effectively and efficiently. Next, and this is vital, verify the notice's accuracy. Mistakes, believe it or not, do happen at the IRS. Double-check your Social Security number, confirm the tax year the notice pertains to, and carefully compare the information on your original tax return to the details presented in the notice. Don't automatically assume the IRS is always right. It's essential to do your own due diligence and verify everything independently. Immediately mark the response deadline prominently on your calendar. In addition to marking your calendar, set multiple reminders on your phone and computer to ensure you don't forget. Missing a deadline can have serious consequences and cost you important rights. This includes the ability to appeal the IRS's decision if you disagree with their assessment. Aim to respond well before the final day. Give yourself ample time to prepare and submit your response. These first steps are all about stopping the initial panic and getting yourself thoroughly organized. You don't have to solve everything today. The goal is to simply lay the groundwork for a successful resolution. Remember, thorough preparation is your best defense against any potential issues with the IRS. So, stay calm, get organized, and be fully ready to act decisively. That's how you start taking control of the situation and moving towards a positive outcome. Feeling overwhelmed? It's okay to ask for help. Tax professionals, CPAs, enrolled agents, and tax attorneys specialize in IRS issues. An enrolled agent is licensed by the IRS and can represent you in any tax matter. A CPA or tax attorney is invaluable for complex cases. Look for someone with experience in tax resolution, not just tax preparation. A good professional will handle all IRS communication, analyze your case, and recommend the best strategy. They know the rules and can level the playing field. Ask for referrals, check credentials, and avoid anyone making big promises before reviewing your case. You should feel confident in their ability to represent you. Getting help is an investment in your financial future. The right expert can make all the difference. If you contact the IRS yourself, be prepared and professional. Stay calm and courteous. Respect gets better results. Have your notice, tax return, and documents ready before calling. Take notes: date, time, agent's name and badge number, and what was discussed. Don't agree to a payment plan you can't afford. Ask for time to review your budget. Written communication is often better. Send letters by certified mail and keep copies. Reference the notice number, tax year, and your social security number in all correspondence. Attach copies, not originals, of supporting documents. Remember your taxpayer rights: to be informed, to challenge, to appeal, and to have representation. Document everything and advocate for yourself. This is how you take your power back. Resolving the immediate IRS issue is just the start. Let's prevent it from happening again. An installment agreement lets you pay over time and stops aggressive collection, but interest and some penalties continue. An offer in compromise may let you settle for less, but it's hard to qualify and requires full financial disclosure. Currently not collectible status can pause collections if you can't afford to pay, but interest and penalties keep adding up. These are temporary solutions. Your goal is long-term financial stability. Create a realistic budget and stick to it. Make sure your tax withholdings are correct, and if self-employed, pay estimated taxes on time. Move from reacting to planning. Use this experience to build a stronger financial foundation. Let this be your wake-up call for lasting change. Getting professional help brings immediate relief. Your tax pro files a power of attorney, so the IRS contacts them, not you. The stressful letters and calls stop. You can focus on your life. Your representative reviews your case, explores options, and develops a strategy for the best outcome. You get clear choices and expert advice, not guesswork. With action and resolution, you regain peace of mind. Whether it's a payment plan, settlement, or proof you don't owe, you get closure. The lien is released, the threat is gone, and you're back in good standing. The goal: restore your financial security and peace of mind. We've covered what IRS notices mean, why you can't ignore them, and how to fight back. Now it's up to you. Knowledge means nothing without action. You're at a crossroads. Let fear control you or take back control. Be a warrior for your financial future. Take the first step, even if it's hard. You don't need all the answers now, just the willingness to seek help and act. Commit to seeing this through to resolution. Use free resources and guides from reputable tax firms to empower yourself. Take advantage of a free consultation with a qualified tax professional. One call or download could change everything. Don't let another day go by with this weight on your shoulders. Take a small, concrete step today. Your future self will thank you. Turn this challenge into a story of triumph. Start now. You have the power to change your story.